Hi there, I'm Patrick for Hoohaa Sports. This time it's another edition of Fanslife and we're at Modesto's at the Curve in PJ, and we're joining the Chelsea fans for their first match of the season as they take on Stoke. And I'm joined here by Mohan and also Richard. Hi guys, welcome to the program. Nice to have you here. Very exciting off-season for the Chelsea fans. They were here, you had a good time, and there's a man of the moment, Andres Villas-Boas. So after seeing them in the pre-season, what do you think of him, Mohan?
I think he's proven himself at the very top level by winning it with Porto. So now, but in the EPL, it's a whole new ball game. He's coming up against some very experienced managers like Wenger and Ferguson. It'll be very interesting to see how he copes up with them.
I think that's the biggest thing, because he's up against experienced people. But then Richard, he's no stranger to the Premier League. He's been here before. He was assistant to Jose Mourinho. Do you think he has what it takes to make the cut?
I think he can get the champion for this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then looking at the players that come in, do you think they're going to make a difference? Lukaku was a good late signing. What do you think of him? And Torres, the man of the moment, do you think he will actually improve and score this season for Chelsea?
I think he will score for this season. No.
What about you, Mohan? Do you think he's going to make it?
I think AVB should play Benayoun whenever Torres plays. They have a partnership that's been working very well. But like today's game, Benayoun has not started. But I like to see the supply that Torres is going to get from the midfield. As far as I've seen so far, he's not been getting the right kind of supply as well.
I think that's important for the front guys, the supply, especially from the midfield. Michael Essien is going to be a big miss as well for the first part of the season.
Yeah, he's going to miss the first season.
So Richard, who do you think is the man to watch for this match with Stoke?
Man of the match?
The man to watch. Who do you think will make a difference for Chelsea?
I think still Lampard.
Lampard.
Yeah.
What about you, Mohan?
I think this is the game where Torres will want to prove himself, and I think he will be going all out. I would place it at Torres.
Well, one half is going for the old guard, as in Frank Lampard, and one more is optimistic enough to go with Fernando Torres. We'll see what happens in the course of the first half together with the Chelsea fans here at Modesto's. It's just about 15 minutes into the game. It's still 0-0 between Stoke and also Chelsea. Quite lively. So Fernando Torres had a couple of chances. He looks lively as well. But of course, the man in the first 15 minutes that was in focus is actually Shawcross, because he did a horrendous tackle. And Ziad on the Chelsea tweet page said that there was nowhere near the ball, whereas Samir on the Stoke tweet page was saying that he was nowhere near the ball, he was going for the legs, and he was just thinking about it. Where has he seen that kind of tackle before? Well, it's still 0-0 in the first 15 minutes. We'll come back with another update 15 minutes from now. Right, 30 minutes into the game and it's still 0-0 between Stoke and Chelsea. It's been all Chelsea, but a little bit of scruffy movement in the middle of the park from both sides of midfielders. But checking on the tweet feed, let's check out the Chelsea tweet feed. We've got one here from Akwasi that says, interesting that the new Chelsea manager doesn't have a mind of his own and has picked Roman's pet up front instead of Drogba. So I think the fans actually do want to see Drogba up front. But of course, just like Morgan said earlier, he needs the delivery. All strikers need delivery. We'll see what happens in the next 15 minutes, and we'll come back with a quick update at the end of the game, and also we'll get into our halftime report with the Chelsea fans here at Modesto's. Right, it's halftime between Stoke and Chelsea. It's 0-0. It's been all Chelsea with a good battle from Stoke in the middle of the park. But just before we speak to the Chelsea fans and their sentiments of the reaction so far in the first half, or the first 45 years, a tweet from Paul Anthony. He says, we need Drogba in the second half. Torres playing well, but not holding the ball up enough. We had a clear-cut chance, dribbled past about 3-4 players towards the end of the second half, but he scuffed the shot right in front of the 6-yard area. But we'll find out with the Chelsea fans when we come back right here on Fanslife. Right, just about 15 minutes into the second half. It's still 0-0 between Stoke and Chelsea, but a much better start to the second half. The game is a little bit more open, but Chelsea is definitely on the attack. In 15 minutes they had probably about 7-8 clear-cut chances, but Torres still fumbling in front of goal. But just like Yasher has has said on the Chelsea tweet feed, Chelsea dominating with regular attacks. Very good, but I guess all the fans are still waiting for the appearance of one Didier Drogba. We'll find out what happens in the next 15 minutes in second half between Stoke and Chelsea. Right, just about 15 minutes left of the game between Stoke and Chelsea. It's still 0-0, but it's heating up. Looks like Nicolas Anelka has come in, and who's waiting to come in right now is actually Didier Drogba. And just like this tweet from I am Mr. SPG, Anelka has given us a bit more, quite true there. Solomon Kalou is coming off and Drogba is going to come in. So it's going to be an exciting 15 minutes. Let's hope Chelsea get the goal that they need. If not, they're going to be the same bunch just like Liverpool and Arsenal, who only achieved draws yesterday. More coming up in the next 15 minutes. That's it. It's full time between Stoke and Chelsea at the Britannia. It's 0-0. Chelsea are now in the same group as Liverpool and Arsenal, drawing their first game of the season. We'll come back and speak to the Chelsea fans and find out their sentiments over their performance over the 90 minutes in their first match of this 2011-2012 season, right here on Fanslife. All right, I'm here with Mohan as we met him at the start of the game. Well, Mohan, 90 minutes, 0-0. What do you make of the match?
On reflection, Stoke won the first half and Chelsea overran them in the second half. Maybe a fair result, but Chelsea had the chances to have won it.
Yeah. So Torres was kind of effective at the top. He created a lot of chances by himself, but as you said in the beginning of the game, that delivery and supply to him is very important.
That's right, and it's good to say his work rate was excellent today, and I thought he was actually doing a lot of running all over the pitch. I think he will come good in the next couple of matches.
Do you think Drogba and Anelka should be introduced a little bit earlier rather than the last 15 minutes of the game?
That's right. I thought maybe with 60 minutes gone, we could see they were going nowhere. They should have brought in both Anelka and taken off as rightly Malouda and Kalou.
Nothing lost here. It's the first game of the season. Of course, Liverpool drew their game. Arsenal drew their game. It's now up to Man City and Man United. But I think Bolton will be leading the table at the end of the first week.
We'll have to see how Man City gel because they are playing Swansea. But we never know. But Bolton are definitely in the driver's seat.
Yeah. But looking at this, it's not easy to go to the Britannia and get 3 points. So overall, your sentiments of the way Andres Villas-Boas actually set up his team for today?
Not really. I thought we could have added more bite in the midfield. We were definitely lacking in midfield. Otherwise, there was a lot of chances created, especially second half. First half, maybe just getting to terms.
So I guess it's pretty much going from strength to strength for the Blues from here on end. Thanks a lot, Mohan. Thanks a lot to the Chelsea Supporters Club here at Modestos. And that's it for Fanslife for this edition, and we'll catch up with you next week.